With G2 performing better than expected so soon after a roster change, I wanted to take a look at their pistol strat on Mirage because, just like your favourite X's, it goes both ways. This strat just involves 2 smokes and a few flashes, with the smokes landing top connector and window. Let's watch G2 use the smokes to take on the A site at the pistol round against Vitality. Nico and Nexa are the players here that smoke window and top con, with Nexa smoking window and going mid, while Nico smokes top con and goes short. While these smokes are landing, Jax run boosts Hunter out middle as all 4 of the T's at mid swing connector. Once pushing close to connector, Nexa then flashes above con to white the jungle player, and while this flash is thrown, Jax, Hunter and Amanek push through the connector smoke as the flash goes off to kill jungle and push the site. Hunter kills Shox, Jax kills Apex under dark, and it becomes a 3v3 where the T's have mid and jungle control. The CTs are forced into an all CT retake and get funneled into Hunter and Jax's crosshair. This A take went very well for G2 here. They're very fortunate that Jax gets the kill on Apex Dark, because if he lives, that fight is quite favourable to Apex. Until more T's come to the site and help swing him, Jax should still consider himself pretty lucky on this take. It is unfortunate, however, that Nico dies so early. He has a second flash here which could be used for ticket or CT if Nico was given the space, making it a 3v2 if Jax gets flashed into CT. However, it wasn't too bad, as they do make it a pretty clean 3v3 with this pistol strat. And you can see how cornered the CTs were while this strat was going on. Apex had to hide, Zyu had to stay CT, and jungle just got deleted. Here are the smokes for the execute. They're the same smokes for the B take as well, so I'll show them once. However, there is a variation with the top con smoke. Nexa lines up here with the bin in spawn, aims here, and jump throws. This is for the window smoke. Now for the top con smoke. Nico lines up with these planks here, aims here, and jump throws as well. For the flash above connector, Nexa is top mid currently, and run throws above connector in line with the building in the background. The reason why these smokes are so nice, and this mid grouping is so good T-side with pistols, is because, like mentioned previously, you can take these smokes and go to either site. Against Big, we can see G2 run this strat and NB, so doing the smokes, with a different variation for the top connector smoke. This time, however, Amanek flashes top mid as opposed to the T's run boosting out. Hunter heads straight for connector, as Nexa then flashes jungle from ramp, allowing Hunter to push connector and get a kill window, all while the rest of the T's are heading short. And Nexa now has to back off of ramp and run towards B. He will be meeting up with Hunter, who leaves window and goes underpass. This is because CT and market are not worth holding or fighting for him, and he'll more than likely just get killed. So while Hunter and Nexa reconvene, all of the T's have pushed up short pretty much uncontested and taken the site and are now planting for short. Kenny pushes van and gets a kill on apartments, while Amanek gets a kill on market and Kenny helps him out for a second. Then the T's just find Searson all alone short. The flashes for this round vary, with this top mid flash from Amanek from apartments to allow the T's to swing, and Nexa flashing from bottom ramp just above stairs to flash off jungle. Here is the smoke variation as well, that Nexa threw just at the bottom towards ramp from T spawn, aiming at the antenna here and then jump throwing. The T's did throw a few decoys this round as well. These were all typical flash paths that are used, which would of course fake out the CTs and give T space. However, I don't find them to be that important for this strat. At this level, I find that G2 are happy to repeat this strat simply because you cannot confirm what site they're going to go to. If this was the only strat they ran, then of course eventually you would just end up stacking ramp and killing the lonely guy over at T-spawn. You could also just HE stack top mid, but this is not the only pistol strat that they can run on Mirage, and you can't bank on a pro team to assume you can expect G2 to run this strat. It is worth noting that on top of this, these smokes can be thrown from entirely different areas. The top connector smoke can be thrown from top mid, and the window smoke can be thrown from outside palace. If G2 wanted to keep the utility the same, but the players in different locations to push, they could happily do this to then mind game the opposition, making them think they're running this strat, but actually have players in completely different locations. Outside of pro play, this is a very, very easy strat to run as a 5-man, and you don't even have to know how to run it both ways. If you're playing matchmaking or face it, you're not going to be recognized unless you're at the tippy top. I really hope you enjoyed this video today, and you should check out last week's upload in the description. You probably thought I was slacking, huh?